Hey, toxic family conversation. All right, so now I'm going to talk about things a mother can do. If a mother wants to ruin your life, even as an adult, she can. And if she's coming at it from an emotional way, where she's being a little she's underhanded in using her role in your life to make you look foolish, it can be tough. A lot of times, these mothers who will go out there to ruin their children's life, they have issues, okay? Maybe some other, they could have mental health issues, or they could just be a person who's not the best kind of person to, who's not the nicest or the most caring person, because not everything is in, psychiatric terms. Sometimes people are people, okay? And these mothers are really unhappy with how they were raised, or what their mother did, or how their life turned out. And then they end up having a child who wants to do this, wants to do that. Oh, I want to be everything. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. And they see their child just have the energy and the ability, and they're fearless, and their child just want more for themselves. And they see that the child's not even looking to them to make it happen. They want them to agree with them, want them to help them, they want them to support them. But the child has an internal motivation. It's intrinsic. It's called intrinsic. She has an internal motivation where she just wants to do more with her life. And if you're raised by a mother who was hoping, probably, that she can keep, her hand on you, and that you don't go too far, you don't grow too big, they can do some very underhanded things. So these are just, hopefully this is validation for someone, because I'm hoping most people don't identify with this, but this is a thing. And so the things that a mother can do, there are moms who have been neglectful to their children emotionally. They haven't done things to support them so they can be better. They're not coming to the games. They're not coming to the awards. They're not doing a lot of things. They're not spending quality time with you to make your relationship better. They're spending time with you to get things done, or because they have to. And they're not really that nice to you. And if they are, it's very short-lived. And they kind of, they can be back and forth on their attitude towards you. They act like they like you, and they act like they don't. They're very finicky towards you because, number one, you don't reflect them. You reflect what they're not, what they didn't have the courage to do, what they never got a chance to do. So now you're going to move too far away from them. You're going to grow so big you won't need them. Some women shouldn't be moms. Not just because you can have a baby means you should be a mom. And the ones that like to exercise what a mother can do is terrible. All right? You will have moms who will literally ruin their adult children's life. How can that happen? You're adult, you do what you want. No. If you have a type of parent who is so vengeful that they get upset, and you've heard it before, jealous of their own child, or however you want to put it, these people will befriend your friends, even as a child. They will make you look foolish. Like, they will actually have secrets with your friend. Like, that's your friend, you'll touch everything, whatever. They will, if they cook well, they'll invite them over for dinner, they'll be the friendly parent, whatever, but they'll get to know your friends, and you won't even know they're doing that. So they'll talk to your friends about you. And they're a mother. So it only comes from love. And they will say things that aren't true about you. Or they'll make you look foolish. Like, let's say if you did something wrong and you were going to get allowance, or they were going to give you $20 for something. This type of parent will actually see you with your friend, right? And offer your friend, well, she don't want to listen to me today, so here, you can have it since she don't want to listen. It's like she will literally give to your friend over you. And now your friend looking at you like, my mother would never treat me like that. So the way they treat you in front of other people make people want to disrespect you. Because they're looking at you like, if her mother would do that and her parents watch this, then she must be bad. You know, even if you're smart, you're caring, you're fun, you can be a decent person or a quiet person or whatever, loud. You don't have to be the best person, but because you choose to live your life and not be angry about it, they're going to get in the middle of your life. And it's unfortunate because they will bring back your past. They won't only talk about your past, they'll bring back people from your past. You can go to a family gathering and they'll have somebody in there from 15, 20 years ago. Or someone they know that wasn't good to you. And be close to them. And they will speak to the local community. Let's say if you have a church. Oh, she's doing this and that, and I try so hard. Because they are always in your business. What are you doing? How are you doing it? They don't let you have your own privacy. They're talking to people who you should be able to go to about you. So when your mother's out there dogging you saying, oh, well, his mother said it about him, I don't want to do with him. Because people, they believe in that. You can meet someone in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever. And they want to meet who you're from. And if they see that the adults or the older ones around you or around you both don't think much of that person, like, you better, better watch him. They can do that. And then smile and be like, look, I love her, but, you know. And they can make you seem like the worst person. And they'll never tell the whole story. Everything's one-sided. Okay, it's one-sided and it's on their behalf where it works. So I just want to put this out there because I think there are a lot of people, men and women, who go through their mothers or their parents will not talk about them in the best way because they went and lived their life to be happy to do what they want. So they go out their way to speak ill of them to people who have some type of power, who are popular, who know, who's knowing. And once they put the word out about you that your parents think this of you or your parents did this and you're out there trying to make things happen, they're waiting for you to slip and fall. So they say, see, trying to do too much. Because in the home, you doing too much anyway just by wanting to be more. And so they want you to feel that way throughout life, that you should have held back, you should have done what I wanted. So if you're that strong kid that just keep trying to keep moving, they're going to come after you harder. The ones that stay back home and kind of give their life up and don't know who they are from the parents. You know what I mean? They don't know their thoughts from their parents' thoughts. They don't know what they like from what their parent like. They do this because their parent did it. Not them. The ones that attempt to leave, if you try to get around them and they see you genuinely feel good without them, their rejection didn't hurt you, their rejection didn't stop you, they are coming for you. These people are they're unreal on how low they will go. So yes, you can be a whole full adult, live your own life, move, and these people will make it a point to gather and talk to people who don't know you that well and use, I'm their mother. I know. And they can lie on you, do whatever with the smile on their face. And it's all to make your life hard. Okay? To make your life difficult. And to make people look at you like your parents don't want you. Your parent. No. You just have a different form of abusive parents. Horribly emotionally abusive. Okay? Emotionally abusive. I'm sure verbally abusive. And it's hidden. It's covert, and what they put out there to the public has nothing to do with how they treat you. So you have to raise yourself a lot. You must have intrinsic motivation because they're not motivating. Everything you want to do, they want you to stop doing. And like I said in another video, you can be raised by somebody who's not well. Okay? And they just live their life just enough. And they want you to, and if you don't, they are going to make it hard. Okay? They're going to make it hard, and when you think you've moved on and got past them, they got their hands in some mess that you're in, and they shouldn't be in it. You know, so I just want to put that out there. I know it's validation for someone, because people go through this but don't want to speak about it, because it feels embarrassing. You know, it's weird. You're a grown person, but how can you who are fully grown know? These people, when it comes to circles of who you are around, they can make you look real bad. And people will look at you and doubt you, because the longer they do this, the more the people are like, well, why would your mother keep doing that? No one's thinking something wrong with her. Something's been wrong with her. And she's going to be like that till she die. He's going to be like that till he die. Dad's going to be that way. But they're going to keep doing things against you, and people are going to try to make sense of it. It's never going to make sense. So for someone, if this does resonate for you, just know, do the best you can, keep moving to go forward and find people who love you and care about you. And you got to let that parent go, dad, mom, who's just making sure that, you know, you didn't get enough obstacles. You know, like as hard as life that they made it, they just didn't give you enough obstacles. And that's their mission in life, it just seems like. You know, there's a lot more to that, but just to keep it succinct, I hope this is validation for someone. And the ones who don't, thankful that you don't know what that's like. Okay, so that's another little input on dysfunctional, toxic family dynamics. Just to keep you aware. It's 26, we have to do things differently. Take care.